Jared Polinfrono's Photo.com, and this is the critique for the weekend photos. I don't remember the date, but it was for the photos of the kids, children, or veterans. What a great amount of photos that came in this week, and this is the critique and the honorable mentions that I wanted to point out. So let's just dive right into this. Oh, and for those who don't know what the new weekend theme is, it is toys, quote-unquote toys. It could be action figures, it could be cars, it could be anything that you deem a toy. I know that could go many different ways, but toys are all around us, and we all have big boy toys and little boy toys and little girl toys and big girl toys and all that good stuff. So toys is the theme. I think it's fun, and have fun with that as always. First photo here, there were a couple set, I think they called this anticipation. I believe these are probably train spotters just waiting for the cool train to come by so they can capture the photo. There was another cool photo of the train coming through the bridge, but I thought that this gave more dimension, and I really, I liked what this offered. This was an honorable mention. This was very close to being in the top 5, but it didn't go there because there was another one that I put in that I thought had more emotion. But this is cool. I like where it's shot. I like that the subject is on the left-hand side in focus, and you can see the leading lines of the train tracks. Knowing that it's anticipation and just waiting for the train to come, it's just really cool because you can see this. He's got the conductor's hat on, or the choo-choo train driver's hat on, as we used to call them, and all that good stuff. And I like the black and white and the edit. So honorable mention right there. This was interesting. It's like, the world, it's being struck by something. It was something on fire. I just thought it was interesting that there was this. I think they were playing with sparklers and capturing the shot. I thought it was pretty cool. It was interesting, and it looks like the United States is getting plastered and pummeled by whatever this sparkly thing is. We'll call it a meteorite. And moving on, here is one. We've got a Remembrance Day. I think it said in Oslo, I believe. Was it Oslo? I don't remember what he said. Don't hold me to that. But what a real there are 4 or 5 different images from this photographer, and I think one of them may have made the top 5. But this was cool. It's the repetitive nature of it. You got this guy in focus, this guy's close to focus, this guy's close to focus, and then it fades out. It's like non-stop heads of people, and it's really interesting. The tone is great, the edit is great, and I thought it was worthy of an honorable mention right here. So moving on to this one. Thank you for your service, sir. I thought this was cool because he did a portrait of himself first for the veteran, and then he did a portrait of obviously this one with his little girl, born on November 2nd. So congratulations on that. I just wanted to showcase this photo just for that. It's really cool, and good luck with the little bundle of joy. Yes, look, they're kissing in a... What is that? A dump waiter? Is it a dumb waiter or a dump waiter? I think it's a dumb waiter because you got to pull the chains. Anyway, I thought it was cool composition, nice color. I like blonde chicks kissing emo guys. No, he's a hipster guy, I guess. But it's it's a nice photo. I don't know if it's set up. Well, it's probably set up. I don't think they'd just be randomly sitting here making out in a hole in the wall. You never know, though. But really nice light. It's really nice that if the light was coming in from the top, then it would have been difficult to get this nice soft light here. So it's probably, if it's outdoors, the light's coming in from the front, as you can tell from the shadows probably, so that it's just nice light, very soft. It's a nice image, nice job there. That's why it's an honorable mention right there. This was interesting from Killer Kenny Cat, who is always having photos in here. I love this photo. You do a great job, and one's the mother and one's the daughter. They both take photos, and I think they're both in the top 5 this week. Look at this. The stinking cat has his paw up on the chin. How amazing is that? Look, the cat is just, it's amazing. I love kitty cats if you didn't already know that, but this is just a really sweet image. The cat is so relaxed. Amazing shot. Nice job right there. This was cool too. I believe it was one of the person's birthdays, and they have on Veterans Day is the guy's birthday, so that he is a veteran also. So thank you. And they thought it would be fun to try a portrait. A little bit here is the square crop is throwing me off, just because we've got everything in over here. If you were able to leave in the fingers and the hands and the knee, then a square crop would be cool. But I like it. I like the high angle. I like that everybody's chin is up. They're looking up at the camera, and it's a nice photo. It's a great family portrait snap. Nice job there. Congratulations there. Nice job. I like the one sock on and the one sock off. I know that this is me and this is supposed to be Lil drinking the tea. What a cool look. Look how soft and sweet that is. And then we've got the guy wearing the I Shoot Raw with the messed up hair. Very nice, by the way. Just sitting there on his blue seat. Chair. I'm looking for the word chair. Very cool. I like how the blanket is, or she's sitting on a pillow. It's very reminiscent of Lil. Lil sits on the pillow because the reason Lil sits on a pillow is because when we first got that leather sofa, she kept sliding off of it because she really has she's like 90 some pounds these days, and it's just she was sliding off the sofa, so we needed to put the pillows there so she wouldn't slide off. Cool shot right here. Interesting processing if this is HDR or if this is like a green screen or something. But I don't think it's a green screen. It's just interesting. Thank you for your service. I thought it was a cool photo, and that's why it's here. So we've got Rylan. Rylan puts in a lot of photos week after week, and this is a nice shot. But what is going on here? I have no body. I have no legs. They're in the ground. I'm being eaten by the what are they called? Leaves. The leaves are eating me. Oh my God. It's just, it's very awkward to see her. I mean, I know she's sitting to the side, but when I first saw this, I'm like, wow, look, a lady. She has no arms. She has no torso. She has no body, but she's laughing and having fun. So that was that. All right, we have a veteran doing a self-portrait. He's got his Black Rapid on with his, I guess it's like an RS5, I guess, because it has the zipper thing, and it's got a Brad attachment. All right, I like the photo. I like the contrast. I like the tone. I would love if it wasn't cropped. I would love to see what was to the left a little more, to leave a little more leading lines, rule of thirds room off to the side. I like the portrait. It just, the crop is throwing me off just a little bit, but everything else is awesome with this shot, so nice job there. And I love the processing. Really, really good processing on this one. I pulled this out, first time poster. Recommendation, if you were to recompose this again in the future, one, try not to cut off the toe, leave some more room there, and two, if you took one step to your left as the photographer, you would have gotten rid of the car over here, and it would have just been pretty much an empty parking lot with the guy standing there. So that's the recommendation for that. I thought this was funny. They called it Veterans. Two old friends, like, talking to each other, conversing, so old cameras talking. That was pretty cool. Excuse me. It's 11:55 when I'm recording this at night. That's the PM. But anyway, we're back to the beginning. Really fun shots this week. Great job again. This was your honorable mention and critique. So be sure to have fun with the toys. And, if somebody could do Toy Story or Star Wars or He-Man, just make those pictures cool and have fun with it. That's it. Nice job. Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya!